Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another vlog of Limitless. I'm stupid. You're currently looking at me in slow motion because I recorded the entire first, I'd say 5 minutes of this video in slow motion. So you can't hear me at all. Look, man, is what it is. But today we are heading off to a little place in Albania called the BUNKART. And it's all about ancient history, not ancient, more just history of Albania. And after that, we go explore some more of the city and get some food. So watch to the end if you want to see that. But I promise you, there's no more slow motion. Well, I hope so anyway. We have made it off the bus, and it is so very strange, the bus. So there's no tickets. Well, there is a ticket, but the guy comes and just jingles money in your face, and then you give him some money. It feels a little bit odd, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's how it works. And you give him the money, and he gives you some random paper ticket, and he just does that consistently for every single stop, just up and down, jingles money in your face. It's a little bit strange, but whatever works for them, I guess. We're off to the bunker now, though, to explore. It's about a 5-minute walk from here. Ignore the hair. It's okay. We'll go curtains for today. We'll go for curtains today. But yeah, a little walk to the BUNKART. And we'll explore some history. Hopefully they let me bring the camera in. Usually in in the Acropolis they didn't let me bring anything in. Well, they didn't let me bring my microphone in. Ooh, there's a pool place here. Now if I had friends, that would be absolutely amazing. But well. We are now, ladies and gentlemen, entering the bunker. BUNKART is how they call it. I don't know if I thought originally the BUNKART would have been the Algerian word for it. But maybe I was just thinking then, what if it's like bunker and art mixed together and it's art in here? Hey, who knows? I don't know what I'm really walking into. I just heard it's quite cool. So I'm gonna go in, explore. It's very cold. I'm in the tunnel right now. I'm freezing. My eyes watering. But hear that music? It's like ethereal. Quite interesting. They've made a mistake letting me come in here by myself. We're gonna do a bit of Bear Grylls. If there's a side tour, if there's a side track, best believe I'm gonna go down here. I mean, there's steps leading down here with a big sign saying entrance. I don't think this is the actual entrance, but we're gonna explore anyway. So building. We're either gonna make up our own history, which I don't actually, probably shouldn't do that just in case I offend anyone. Let's walk down this way instead. Maybe this is the actual entrance. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm actually in the right place. No, I'm pretty sure that's where I just came. Yeah, this might be the exit. Right. Sidetracks with Ethan have number one, I failed. Ended in failure. I feel like I've not vlogged in ages properly. I can't get my words out. Get the energy flowing, get energy going. I feel like I'm in have you ever seen Chernobyl? I feel like I'm in Chernobyl. Get the radioactive detector out. Beep, beep, beep. To be honest with you, when it said BUNKART, I expect like a big bunker. I think I'll get to it. But this little walk to it's actually quite peaceful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a nice little park area, little bench and all sorts. I didn't expect like a park, I just expected a big bunker. You walk in, you walk out. I think I'm gonna have a little 5-minute sit down and take in the scenery, I guess. Entrance to this place was already only like €9, which isn't bad at all. It's pretty decent. Yeah, the reason I came here is I got told about it. Apparently it's about like the history. I don't think it's good history. So, you know, that's not very good. We'll learn. Maybe it's good history, maybe it's bad history. Maybe there's no history. Maybe I'm here and I've been scammed, it's actually a national park, I didn't know. We shall find out together. But no, it's very, very peaceful, very serene. Not very many people here either, so I quite like that. We find ourselves underneath the adventures. I don't really know what this is, but it's a little door with a star on. It looks like there's a lot of these little things where it's like big walls with 2 different doors in. What did they mean? Don't ask me, I'm not a tour guide. But there's literally like loads of them along the pathways. Like loads and loads of them. So they must have been used for something or another. I'm pretty sure this place used to be communism, or ran by communism. Maybe that's what the star implies. Maybe I'm just completely wrong and I'm looking like an idiot. Any Albanians watching, have a fun time because I'm probably going to get 99% things wrong. But I'm pretty sure that was communism. I don't know why I'm saying like that. That over there was communism. We don't like communism. We're American. No. Maybe it's a sign of communism. The star on the door. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I wonder what the big old things are for. Is what I'm wondering. There's another one over there. Interesting. Well, I think we found the entrance.
Right.
So, they got the stars again. See, I'm telling you. They're here for a reason. They're here for a reason. Not being funny. I am too tall. Whoever made these old Albanians, how small were you? Because my head, I'm going to have to do so much ducking today. Decontamination room. Oh, look at this, eh? Seems to be like a talk on the phone. It says do not touch. I'm not going to touch anything. This is interesting, eh? Imagine being in that bad boy. I knew it was communism. All these many years ago, people would have been sat here drinking the teapots. Probably this guy, look at him. God knows what he did. Maybe he was a good guy. Maybe he wasn't. Old flag. It does smell a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But it is a bunker, so I'm not really surprised. Yeah, wow. Now if you read right here, this phone has been used personally by the dictator in one of his offices since 1972. And it says, pick up the receiver. So I'm allowed to pick it up, is what I'm hearing. Oh, I don't think anything's happening. Maybe I'm not allowed to. It says pick up it says pick it up, right? Wait. Are we allowed to? Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Nope, okay. This is another room. Looks like for ammunition and stuff. I'm not going to touch anything else because it keeps saying do not touch, but that one did say you can pick it up to hear his voice. I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to pick anything else up. But, got some bags and stuff here. Ammunition. Is that in Chinese? It is in Chinese. That's interesting. Some bullets. Gas mask. Oh my god, look at that. Bloody hell. This right here is at the end of the hallway for the first floor, and that is down at the second floor right there. This is another little room showing more history and memorabilia. I think the Italians this one was for. And then this is like a little bunker room, which I will be explaining a little bit more in a second. It's said that this bunker, or bunkers don't usually have windows, but it says this one has one window. It says this one has one window. And I might end up dying in it. Which weakens the force. I don't know what's happening here. But it weakens the bunker because it has a window. It's quite interesting why they did that. I'm pretty sure this was the guy that was the dictator, the leader of the country at the time. Some more pictures and stuff. This is the British military apparently. Dropping things, I don't know what they were dropping. Invaders from the British military parachuting and sent to groups of resistance against invaders in Albania. Interesting. Now seeing these is like crazy. Like full on statues. They look really, really like lifelike. When you walk in you think, oh, there's a guy from back in the day, but no. Just a statue. He's got the Nazi symbol on. Maybe I shouldn't say that on YouTube. He's got the old German symbol on. Got the SS symbol. It's very interesting. Maybe Albania worked closer with Mr. H than I thought. Yeah. Some more here. I never knew Albania worked with them, but maybe they did. I'll have to read and let you guys know. I'm just assuming right now. Albania didn't work with the Nazis. Germany occupied Albania. That makes a lot more sense. It says next to one of the statues, the uniform of the German army during the occupation of Albania. That makes more sense than Albania working with them. So Albania didn't work with them, guys. They were just occupied. It's crazy to think that these places, like these rooms, used to be full of just different, bunkers and different places and stuff like that. And now it's here like a museum for people to learn about it all, instead of for being used for bad, which is why I assumed it was used for, because a lot of not very good looking people off here. It's very, very interesting. I've only just started, so like kind of 3 levels to go down, so. But it's very interesting, very, very interesting. If I remember correctly, this is the remains of one of the actual planes of the English and American soldiers, I believe, in Albania. This is a little memorabilia room again, I believe, where they all use different telephones and stuff like that. I believe this is what one of the fences or like the walls look like, so you couldn't actually leave Albania. And this is what the average attire or room would have looked like in the bunker. To simulate chemical attack, you press the gas, press the red button. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm okay. I'm not gonna die. I don't know what that even means. Simulate mustard gas, but oh well. It says press the button to stimulate mustard gas. I felt the same. Maybe I'm just built different. We're in another room now. It's like a meeting area. That guy's image is on the wall again. Same one from before. He means something. I don't know what he means, but he means something. More phones. Your typewriter. It says, although built to withstand a war against all powers, fortunately the bunker never did face a bullet. In this room, and only this room, is it possible to listen to the battle echoes and atmosphere, warned 1,000 times, but never happened. We're literally in here by ourselves in the dark. Imagine if this was real life. This would be absolutely terrifying. Thank God nothing ever happened. So these is what the houses looked like during the communist regime. It says they could buy houses, but a lot of people couldn't. So this is what they would be given. A lot of the furniture was always the same. In every single house, apparently. And these would be the prices. 32,000 lek, 16,000 lek for cupboards and stuff. And this is what I assume typical shops would look like. I haven't read yet, so I'll let you know. So they would use a card called the Triska to distribute their food under the communism regime. And that's what a typical grocery store would look like back in the 1970s. So these were the sports in the communist regime, and they would start every single school day with gymnastics or like gym class to do sports, basketball, whatever that is, javelin. This room used to be used as a conference room for all of the leaders at the time to decide what to do next. It's now used as like an art exhibition place to celebrate the freedom. And just like that, we are back where we started. That was heavy. It's very, very interesting about all the communism, you know, the occupation with Germany and all that stuff. So, out of breath once again. Whenever I walk fast and then sit down and record, I need to always give myself 10 seconds. I don't know why I do it to myself. It's definitely heavy. But it's also very, very interesting to see how different countries have had like different pasts and stuff like that, and how they've also prepared for it in different ways. Like that was a bunker to prepare for like nuclear war and stuff like that, and to protect the communisms. I don't know why the communists, not the communisms, that's even thing. But it was interesting to know about Tito and everything. But yeah, fascinating stuff, very, very interesting. Definitely makes you think about different things. Albania has a lot of history, that's for sure. But now we're back outside, it's very, very pretty. Let's get the vibes back up, let's get the mood back up, let's get happy again. We've gone through the heavy stuff now, we're going to be happy. Ethan Adventures is going to be back, we're going to go to the top of the mountain. Not now, but soon. Apparently there's a restaurant up there. Oh, don't mind if I do. I have heard it's expensive, but I don't care. I will go to the restaurant and get some food from the top of the restaurant if it's not like booked. But it's cold. Not a lot of people are going to be here. Manifestation, manifestation. You've got to be joking. You've got to be absolutely taking the mick out of me. I thought, oh yeah, cable carts, they're going to be open every single day. Guess what the one day they're closed is? Tuesdays. Guess what today is? Tuesday. Who closes on a Tuesday, bro? Who the hell closes on Tuesday? Sunday, fair enough. I'll be like, okay, that's my fault. Tuesday. Oh, that's really put me entire plan in the spanners there. Well, I just came out of the BUNKART because I was going to be like, oh, perfect timing, get up there for the sunset. No. Nah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe walk around, try and find a food place and head off home, I guess. There's nothing else I can really do. I can't even see the Albanian thing now. That's really, really annoying because I'm leaving tomorrow. Oh well, it's what it is. The BUNKART was cool, but the mountain is off. What if I just send it myself? It'll take me like 3 days, but no. Super, super annoying, but we'll get some food instead. If I can't go to the top of the mountain and have food, I'll go into one of the oldest castles in Albania and get some food. It doesn't look like a castle in here, but I assure you guys it actually was a castle. I learnt it. So, actually I'm right. So I'm gonna go and get some food in here. I know there's a bunch of food places, and then we're gonna actually head to the pyramid. Because if we can't get a big old view at the top of the mountain, we'll get the view from the pyramid. So we're gonna go to the pyramid after that, and then yes, get some food first though. We have found ourselves in a little restaurant and it has a heat lamp. This is amazing. Boy, oh boy, have we got a meal on us today. Oh, look at this, spring rolls, sausages, chicken. I don't even know what that is. Fries. Food has been eaten and my god, was it a feast fit for a king. It was very, very good. I'll give it like a 7.5. You know, it was quite nice. Now it's sunset. Don't know if you can sort of tell in the background. We're gonna head to the pyramid and try and catch a sunset. I don't know if we're gonna be able to, it might just be a little bit too late. But the pyramid is, I showed you it in yesterday's vlog. Not yesterday's vlog, vlog before. No, maybe it was yesterday's vlog, I don't remember. It's a little pyramid thing, you can climb up it and you can like look over Tirana. So that is what I'm going to head off and do, because we can't get the mountain view, but that is okay. So up to the pyramid we go. We have made it to the top of the pyramid, and this is the views that I've been treated with. It's very, very nice. Don't know who's what the police going after them right now, but oh well. Yeah, very, very pretty. We're gonna sit up here for a little while, watch the sunset, just take it all in, I guess. Doing like a little movie right now. They're like recording a movie. Hey, let me star in it. I'll be an actor. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to leave it for today. We've seen the pyramid, we've seen the bunker, and we tried to see the mountain but failed miserably. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. I've been Ethan. Subscribe if you are new. You guys have been awesome. And peace out.